Hey yo! Welcome back to another video, I guess. I actually managed to convert my Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate save files from 3DS to Wii U format, and I'm now playing the Wii U version. So, you know, it looks a little bit nicer. Just a tad. I guess we're gonna go for a hunt just to, you know, test this other emulator that I'm using, since the Wii U is shutting down too next year, so I might as well have this version on hand as well. I was thinking of doing some Dire Morales just because it's a pretty impressive fight. I've always thought it was pretty cool. Not sure if I even want this armor. Uragan armor is quite nice as it gives you a lot of useful gunline skills like guard and artillery, but you don't get sharpness +1 and not even razor sharp, so eh. I've actually looked at the hit zone data for Dire Morales, and it's pretty weak to dragon, especially on the head. What other weapons could we use? Maybe some that have a lot of dragon. I should have some Elatrian weapons. I do have the sword and shield, but I'm not gonna try to sword and shield Morales when there's an underwater portion to the fight, because it ain't very good underwater. Definitely not sword and shield. Could try lance. I think my dragon lance of choice in this game was Elatrian? No, it's Stygian Zenogre apparently. Or do I have any dragon element switch axes? Nope. The only dragon longsword I have is the Genmoran one, which has no element. And greatsword isn't really on the table. I guess we'll go with gunlance then. This gunlance does have quite a fair bit of dragon. 32. It's not terrible. It's only on white sharpness and not much, but we'll make it work. So time to try and do some Dire. Which quest was it here? It's like on the last page. Don't tell me it's a Rodin quest. Oh no, it isn't. Let's go. Black Flame of Calamity. And as usual, we might as well eat for Bombardier on Gunlance. It gives us another damage boost to shelling. Not that it matters too much in this fight, since Morales has a fuck ton of HP and the hit zones are good enough that you just want to melee anyways, but you know, it's free damage, we might as well take it. So we might as well just let the cutscene rock. Oh, that was took a little bit of time to render. CEMU isn't perfect, but it is extremely impressive considering how young it is. It's honestly more impressive than Citra was running the 3DS version. But yeah, Dire Morales, final boss at 3 Ultimate. Basically a volcano monster. It's like, what if Zora from World was actually cool? That's kind of the concept. So I guess when they made Zora, they just made bad Dire Morales. Right, I forgot that the roar can catch you. And yeah, the basic gist of the fight is that you just wanna strike on its glowy parts, which take quite a fair bit of damage. Oh god. I haven't fought any underwater monster in forever, actually. but we're good, probably. People really complain a lot about underwater, but it's not that bad, if I have to be honest. I've always been quite fine with underwater combat. I didn't quite showcase it last time I played through Ultimate, because I only played land fights, since there's still the overwhelmingly more enjoyable part of the game to me. But it's not like underwater is terrible, unplayable mess of garbage. I think it has value. Truly, the only thing I dislike about underwater combat is Sword and Shield doesn't play like Sword and Shield when you're underwater. That's probably the only complaint, the only real complaint that I would have. Oh, I got current pressed on. Wow, he is not letting me sharpen. Okay, let's try to not get pushed behind the wings, because the hits on there kinda suck. I was just thinking I could have used the Abyssal Laggy set for this. It does have some underwater skills that make things easier. That was a slime proc from my Shakalakas. Okay, here's the big body slam. That does do chip damage. It's kind of hard to see when you're not completely in the water here. But yeah, Gunlance basically keeps its entire moveset even when underwater. Most of the weapons do. The only real losses I can remember are that Longsword loses the second vertical strike for some reason. I never quite understood why, but it just does. Sword and Shield loses like half of its moves. Again, not real sure what the balancing choices were on that. And not much else really. I'm pretty sure every other weapon gets to keep whatever the hell. Ow. Just got majorly stepped on twice. I haven't even used a shell yet, probably because it's not really worth against Dire. It is a long fight. And it is a fight where you're gonna get hit by its feet quite a bit. It's a fan of doing the body slam quite a bit. I forgot the wings could also slam you down. Did my cats just do that? They're not cats in this game actually, why did I say that? Oh, the head pushed me into the water. But yeah, head hit zone, massive, just go to town. I guess, whatever, we're on blue, we're just gonna try to stack element instead of going for the raw. Got our full combo off. Let's do another slam. There's a Dragonator in here. It's over there. Oh! Well, the Azure's wasted a potion. Okay, let's see if we can get Dire to come over to the Dragonator here. It does have Fatalis animations on it. So it'll do Snap and Drag and all those funny moves that we know and love. Yeah, when it charges that, you can just kind of get a free knockdown. It's pretty nice. That's a head break. That's quite fast. Not even 5 minutes have passed. And it's nice that you can get a full triple shell combo off of that. And it's gonna give us another knockdown. I mean, sure, who am I to say no to that? Its head keeps getting further. Roar? Just gonna Wyvern's fire its fucking arm, who cares? I'm gonna have to sharpen anyways. Oh, that's the nuke. Well, easy, as we say. That's also Fatalis fireball animation, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't look like it wants to go to the Dragonator ever, so I'm just gonna start attacking its tail. Much like White Fatalis did in 2nd gen, Dire also gets an armor mode when it's close to death, so you can kind of sort of tell. I don't know if that does chip damage when blocked. If it doesn't, I can just sit there and block, probably. Oh yeah, it does a lot of meteor calling. It's very reminiscent of Crimson Fatalis in terms of moveset. But I think it works in 3U's favor because it actually does exploit some of the underwater mechanics to reach the weak points on the shoulders. Overall, I think it's a really well designed fight. It's like, what if Fatalis, but like way better? Oh, body slam time. I got Tremor, but I didn't get hit. Okay, can we get it to go in front of the Dragonator? The Dragonator's in this fight have like 0 range. And yeah, I had to Superman dive that. But it's in position, so we can stab it. It doesn't knock it down, unfortunately, but it does put it back on 2s. How do I skip? Thank you. The cinematic camera was a little bit too long there. It's kind of crazy that the most damage I took was from it turning around. But it's about time to go back underwater. Also, the music for this fight is insane. I love this theme so much. Oh, that's a tail break, nice. Fight's going by pretty fast so far. Dragon Element is extremely strong against Dire. Probably should have brought a Farcaster, because I'm afraid I'm gonna run out of heals. This is a pretty long fight, it does have quite a bit of HP. Yeah, there's the audio thing is probably because of my camera position. Like if your camera is over the water, but your character is sitting under the water, you just don't hear the sounds, or they're extremely muffled. It's kind of weird. But I recall it happening on 3DS too. Yeah, this is basically the only times in the fight where you get to actually smack its upper weak points. Otherwise, on the ground phase, you're kind of just relegated to the tail, which we broke already. There's a Dragonator underwater too, but it's way off in the fucking nowhere, so I generally don't go for it. The white sharpness on this gel really is nothing. It's gonna be more meteors. It's kind of dangerous that you can't really see them well when you're underwater. But we should be good. Body slam is kind of unavoidable because it does track. As you see, it leans left or right depending on the direction you're in. Sure, why don't we sharpen? Yeah, if you want to see where the other Dragonator is, I guess it's could get close to it. It's very fucking far off down there. It's on the exact opposite end of the land one. But if we keep snapping on Dragon, we might be able to get it. It's not quite coming at us, but it is closing in. Not really sure what it's trying to aim at. There's another snap. Yeah, this should work. Now I got charged. That's not the button to skip. It worked though. I don't know if it has 2 or just 1 head break. Would be cool if there were 2. But yeah, it's not a smart idea to stand in front of it when it's on force, because it might just decide to nuke. And nuke is probably the most dangerous move it has. That is also pretty annoying, and it's just something that you get hit by if you don't have a shield. That's a nuke. When it does the fast retreat, that means it's gonna nuke you. Oh. I wasn't close enough to dodge that. And it's trying to slam again? Damn. I got current into hit comboed. That's a stun too, huh? It's pretty easy to run out of potions just because it does chip damage, and it does a lot of chip damage by just being close to it. However, it's going back on 2s. I think it's trying to get on land, which is not the best thing for us since that removes access to the good hit zones, but we'll get what we can off of this. Unfortunately, I think the hitbox for the shoulder thing is very precise. And I keep getting current pressed. There's a shoulder break. At least we got one. Yeah, it's also really visually interesting how it like loses the fire from being broken. The tail is basically the only thing you can hit. Oh, I don't know how I didn't block that. 2 in a row? Man, what are you, Kezu? I just got blasted to hell. Ow. I don't think I blocked that correctly. Oh, it's a tail slam. Means it's a free sharpen for us. The wood tremor, I don't know why I was just attacking. Okay, if we bounce on the feet, that's a good sign. It's in armor mode and close to death, likely. I don't like it when it backs up like that. I don't like how many fire nuggets is raining on me. I don't think the Dragonator is ready again, there's no way. That's like a 15-minute cooldown. Oh. Nice. It's always nice sending it reeling like that. Real Fatalis energy. I really love the sound effect for Dragon Element in this game. It just feels good. You even if you get stepped on. I think that's another Fatalis staple move, where it goes down and claws your ass. Oh wow, that was a super delayed roar. I thought it just didn't reach me, but it did. It starts roaring and then you get affected like 5 seconds later. It's kind of insane. Okay, this time I blocked it. What the hell? Holy shit, that took like actual 5 seconds to reach me. I don't know if Capcom knows about the speed of sound. Or it might just be an emulator quirk, because I genuinely do not remember it being this way. But yeah, no tail action allowed. There's the big meteor summon. We're just gonna be stabbing its crotch though. That's usually what works. Oh. Unless you get meteored. Twice. Well, it is backing up. For another tail slam. Bro, there's like nothing behind you. Why would you do it? It like reaches me normally when I'm under it. Okay, I think it's turning around to go underwater. If I don't fuck it up first. That's a knockdown, isn't it? Yeah. Too bad I'm on the wrong side. No. I had Gogmazia's brain. I think this is still hitting a good hit zone, yeah. Got a little bit of hitbox shenanigans going on there. Is the roar unblockable? Do I need guard up? I might. So I'm pretty sure I had roared it a couple times. I had blocked it a couple times, and it still didn't let me. Oh, I got slammed. This is very dangerous. I do not like being under Darmoralis in this situation. Maybe we can get it to come into the water if we just hang out here and sharpen. Because it would like access to that shoulder hit zone very much. Oh. We're just gonna offer me the opening right before my eyes and deny it to me, huh? Oh crap. I got hit by the legs. Yeah, unfortunately you can't really like manipulate Moralis to go underwater when you want it to. It's just something it decides for itself. So that usually leads to being bored a little bit on the ground phase, since it's actually way better to fight in underwater. You know, you get to reach all the actual good hit zones. But oh well, time to go back to the Dead Sea. And I think it's just about to switch, yeah. I'm not even gonna try to get close, that's so many lava nuggets falling at me. Just waiting for you to make your move, bro. It does take a while, but we got him. He's down here. Dragon Raider is ready for use. I think that's the first one we used. Oh, that actually hit me. That looked so wrong. Feels so weird not having sound effects because you're underwater but the camera is over. Oh, it decided to rage. Ah, gotta take some chip damage here. It might just be the size of the health bar, but the chip damage percentage of my health looks huge. Okay, we're safe. I thought that went further. Ah, couldn't block that in time. If I were actually trying to kill it faster, I would only aim at the face. I think I'm dead. Not quite, but very close. Damn it. Stop it. Let me heal. Okay, well, it's not trying to shoot me, that's good. It's gonna summon more meteors. Kayamba's healing me too, so... Oh, I can hit it out. Ow. Okay, the meteor summon did go through. Come on, how much could a shoulder still take to break? There you go. It wasn't much more. Now it's just the chest. Nice, we broke everything. Should be almost dead too. We can focus the face now. But first, we need to sharpen again. It's also nice how if you break everything off, all of the, like, I don't know how to call it, but like the lava streaks on its face and its body just get all turned off and it's like some solid rock monster. It's a nice visual design change. You only get to see its eyes through the water. But yeah, face, massive hit zone, just smack it. Just like that. Got a free knockdown. Fortunately, Darius hit zones do get worse after you break them, which is a bit of a paradox, but it is what it is, I guess. But the head still keeps being a decent hit zone for everything. It's like 50 to both cutting and impact, and then 35 dragon. It's always enough to trigger weakness exploit at least, if you're using that. It doesn't have the same effect in this game as it does in the more recent games. Why am I reloading? I should be trying to get it knocked down like that. Can't believe it's still standing. Should be close to death. It's been in armor mode too, I think. Would have to hit the legs to make sure. Because you do bounce off of them when it's in armor mode. I don't know if it was on white or purple sharpness though. But yeah, just keep smacking the face, eventually they'll die. Unless you get snapped and dragged first. That was quite a dangerous predicament. Oh boy. I don't know when I took damage, but somehow I did. Oh, it's ground time. Well, we do have the Dragonator ready and it's sitting right in front of it, so I might as well try. Let's see if we get a Dragonator kill. Crap, I don't think it hit. I told you, it's very short range. Ow. Now that looks like it should have hit. Like, it's extremely tiny, the range it juts out at, but that looked like it should have hit anyways. I don't remember the fight taking this long. But this is like the phase where it takes the least damage because it's in armor mode and all the parts are broken. Oh, nuke. I definitely dove. That's the word. I definitely dove too soon. I'm gonna take a fireball to the face as well. Or not. There we go. It was just a matter of a couple hits. So yeah, not bad, pretty good. Very long hunt though. Where am I? Okay, I'm at the toes. I think it has 3 carving spots, just like Fatalis. Yeah, that was Dire, final boss of 3 Ultimate. Pretty cool fight if you ask me. It does kind of overstay its welcome near the end, but I think it gives you more than ample opportunity to break everything, focus the weak spots, and just overall have fun underwater as well, since it's way more fun to fight it underwater than it is on ground. Unless you're gunning, in that case it literally doesn't matter what it's on, you can always hit the weak spots. But we couldn't get all the cards, dang. It's quite the tight time window. You know, you got a Conqueror Seal, we got plenty of those. I have so many materials from this guy. Ancient Shard. Just got normal ass switch X, sure I'll take it. I don't know if I have it already. But yeah. Rallis. Still pretty good fight, like definitely one of my favorite final bosses out there. If we consider all the final urgents as final bosses. Has a lot of health, but doesn't have as much health as Gogmazios. So it's good in my book. Gogmazios just gets aggravating with how long the hunt lasts. You're just sitting there for 30 minutes or more. That's your first urgent and he just doesn't die. At least Dire has the courtesy to just first off signal when it's about to die with armor mode and with the breaks you get. And second off, it dies way sooner than Gog. So it's always quite funny how when you save here your character just floats in the air for a bit. Because it's only the bed that moves. Anyway, yeah, that's the CEMU, CEMU or whatever you want to call it, performance for Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Emulates insanely well. This is extremely impressive. Like, the only difference you could tell from a regular Wii U was the first load of Diameralis at the start of the cutscene, where it wasn't textured for a bit. But aside from that, basically flawless. Mad props to the team. And with that, see you next time.